You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now TSPN's proud to present Monday with Monique.
Hi, and welcome to Mondays with Monique. It is a great pleasure to have you watching today. I'm thrilled that you're out there. I just wanted to let you know that we have an amazing show lined up. Wendi Harrington from The Foxes in Bed and Breakfast is here today. We're going to talk a little bit about travel, tourism, fun stuff, cooking, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have a great time. So, stay tuned.
Let me see.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
Well, welcome back. So, I want to introduce you to my dear friend, Wendi Harrington. Wendi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure.
Yes.
I get really excited when I have someone that I just love and know and enjoy talking to, and you're going to get to know her also. So, Wendi, she works for the Foxes Inn. She is their manager. And also their head innkeeper. And if you guys know me, I used to own the Foxes Inn a couple of years ago. And Wendi was trained and put right into place when the new owners bought it. So tell me about the new owners and what's happening.
Well, Dave and Nancy Hellwig are the owners now. They also own Hellwig Winery out in Plymouth in the Shenandoah Valley, which is just a gorgeous area. They are the sweetest people, very nice. They come to the inn every once in a while to visit, see how we're all doing, and check in on us and just give us good compliments, and they're really great.
Yeah, really supportive family.
Very supportive.
And since they have other businesses, they're really well trained in marketing.
Yes.
Just how to, highlight the business, and I think that's really neat because Sutter Creek, as you noticed, there are many wineries going in that have just, a tasting room there in Sutter Creek. So it really opens up the fact that tourism is going to abound there if it hasn't already.
Right.
And I'll talk to you about that in a second. Mm-hmm. But just the fact that there's, 6, 7, maybe 8 now?
Six
Okay.
that I'm aware of.
And a couple more coming in.
I think so, yeah.
So then people can stay in Sutter Creek and they can just, have a good time. They can walk from winery to winery, into restaurant, park once, and then go out and shop. And so I think that is probably the most important thing. Really, really important.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
What is tourism like right now in Sutter Creek?
It's actually doing really well. This year we've seen a boost in the economy just within Sutter Creek. Our occupancy is up. Even we do have some construction going on, and even with that, we are doing better than we were last year. So I think with all the wineries that are coming into Sutter Creek that are making a huge difference. And all the local businesses, we support each other. So, we refer all the time, and that really helps a lot.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And just the fact that there's quite a few restaurants that are open on regular hours.
Yes.
That certainly helps.
Consistency, absolutely.
Consistency is good.
Yeah.
So restoration-wise, what's happening at the inn? We all see that the gardens are being changed up a little bit.
Yes, it's gorgeous. They just finished the garden, completely redone. We had some, really old rose bushes out front for our hedge, and they took those out. They replaced it with some honeysuckle, which is going to be really nice once it fully grows in and smell good. Yes.
Yeah.
The inn itself, we had some siding replaced, and it's going to be repainted, and porches rebuilt. They've put down porcelain tile. Brian at Daly's Custom Tile did really nice job there.
Put that at?
On each of the porches, we have a side porch, our back carriage house, and then the porch to one of our suites in the back as well.
Great.
Reggie Goey with his construction company, he's Goey Construction. He's done all that work with his crew, and then Jeff with Pinnacle Paint. He's going to be painting the house. So, and already it looks fantastic.
So can you describe to me a little bit about what the English Gardens look like? I haven't had a chance to go out there and see it, but, it's the talk of the town.
Yeah. Everybody that's walked by has said, oh, the yard looks great, and we're so thankful that everybody has really liked what we've done so far. English Gardens, they worked really hard replacing the box hedge that had overgrown, and so they put in smaller ones. It's going to take a couple years for everything to grow in, but there's nice seating areas and a water feature in the front, so it looks great.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
There's something to be said, of course, for mature landscaping.
Yes.
But I really like it when the landscaping is like perfect, when it's just brand new and every plant is individual and it just looks so nice.
Yes, I'm excited to see, now it looks great, but I'm just so excited to see what it's going to look like over the years. So.
And are they going to maintain it for you, or are you going to be out there in the garden?
I'm going to be out there a little bit myself too, I think. Yeah, right now I'm looking into getting an herb garden started again. So our mint has just gone crazy, and I need to get in there and kind of rework some of that stuff. So.
And do you still have the little chamomile flowers, the little white flowers?
No, those are gone, unfortunately. But
drop a few seeds in there.
Yeah. We can put in some different kinds of things anywhere we want. So there's lots of room still.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Are there any restorations or changes that have been done inside the inn?
Nothing inside. Fresh paint, so that makes everything look new and refreshed. But no changes structurally.
Yeah. So the rooms are decorated pretty similar
They're
to
the
what
same.
they were before.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that people really like familiarity.
Yes.
And the repeat customers have come to the inn, for years. Of course, they love the innkeeper that they know. They love the food. But they like the familiar surroundings.
Yes.
And there's some guests that absolutely frowned upon change, when
Oh,
I
yeah,
had it.
definitely.
So it's nice to keep it, still feeling good and feel like it was in the old days.
Right.
It's been an existing inn for, over 30 years about. So those customers that got married there 30 years ago and people have been coming for years still have their same favorite rooms, I would imagine.
Yes, definitely. We have the honeymoon suite, which is one of our most popular rooms. And it's funny sometimes because someone will call to book and they'll say, what's your most popular room or your favorite? And I always say the honeymoon suite, and they laugh because maybe they're not on their honeymoon, but I say, that's okay, you can still stay in that room.
Every day's honeymoon.
Absolutely, yes, celebrate every day, for sure. But we do have our special guests that we just love. They come back every year. Mark and Paula are one that come to mind. They're just very nice, and they always give us great compliments with what we do and how we do keep it the same, because that's what everybody loves. So, yeah.
So, staff-wise, who is working with you and what's going on there?
Well, there's, on our team, there's me and Micah. She's another innkeeper. We also have Rainey, and she's a newer innkeeper, and Mary, who worked there before with you and me, and she does housekeeping. And then our newest member is Gina, and she also works over at Salute across the street.
Nice girl.
Yes, very hospitable. Everybody, my staff, I love them. They just make my job so much easier.
Right.
Helping me all the time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you doing the most part of the cooking, or are you sharing that with anybody?
I do most of it, but Micah does a lot as well. So we, my days off, she's there cooking, or there are mornings. It's rare that we get to work together anymore.
Kind of on opposite shifts?
Yeah, we switch it up. She's like my right-hand gal, so yeah.
Who makes the cookies?
The girls do. I haven't baked in a while just because I'm doing so many other things, but the girls are doing the baking, and everything, it just is great.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What are the accompaniments that go with some of the food that you cook there?
Like the side dishes? Okay, so, we have one of our signature dishes is the Swiss eggs, eggs poached in cream on top of the English muffin with cheddar cheese. So good, my favorite. And that you can order a side dish. We have a chicken apple sausage. There is pork link sausage, a chicken habanero with green chili, which is really good. Yeah, that one a little spicy. And then black forest ham. So
fabulous. Are you making any kind of muffins or things like that?
Yes, we do carrot raisin muffins, which there are a couple guests, Randy and
Jeremy.
And Jeremy love the carrot raisin muffins.
Oh, that's cool.
So
well, thank you for telling us all about that. We'll be coming back in just a moment, so stick with us. We're going to do a little cooking.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.